Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. Just making a quick video to show you one of my newest acquisitions really, not really a find. But first, if the camera quality looks a lot better than my old one, it's because I've just got a new phone, that being a Google Pixel, so the camera quality should be really good compared to my old camera, which I think the max it could do was about 360p or something. But yeah, anyways, it's a socks lantern, and it'll be the first socks lantern in my collection. And yeah, I'll show you it. So at first, you might think that is a Form Beta 5. In fact, a lot of people would say that is a Form Beta 5. It is missing the ball, which I can get a replacement for, and he might actually have one. And I got it from another collector, and if you're watching this, then you know who you are, and thank you very much. And I also might be getting a few other lanterns from him. He was on about giving me a Phone Gamma 6, which I've been looking for a few years now. It's been one of my dream lanterns. But that is the one he's given me. So, just quickly show you. And this is not a Form Beta 5. And it's actually from the 1960s. I'll show you it. So this is a Revo Lucidor B. I'll actually just put it on my bed just for convenience. I don't mind if I get bits on here because I can clean it. But this is a Revo Lucidor B. And you can see it's not got a bulb in it. But he did give me, in this box, which you can already probably tell what it is. Oh yeah, he also gave me that too. A photocell controller, because it's got a really weird photocell in it. And I'll show you that in a minute. But as you can probably tell by what's written on the box, he's actually given me 2 socks bulbs. And what's interesting is, he's given me a blue cat one, which is the Philips Master. If I can find on there, you can't really see that. Even with this phone. Philips Master 35-watt socks. That's a blue cap. And then this one is the red cap socks. And this is a radium. And again, 35 watt. The SS6 is from the Sapphire 2, but it's destroyed, so. But that leads me on to photocells, so I might as well just put one of these lamps in to show you. Now, it does have replacement parts on it, as that's not the original lamp holder. The original one would have been a spring, and it's had a new gear put in it. And yeah, but it does still have some of the original column still on it, which I can get off if I wanted to. So I'll do that. But this photocell, just trying to crush the socks lamp. I don't want sodium everywhere. But this photocell is actually a controlled one. And I can't remember all what he said, but I remember most of it. Basically, before they moved to like the Zodions with like the Lux mounts on, these would all be controlled and programmed by one of these. And this is I think Royce Thompson. Yep. Royce Thompson electric, photoelectric control unit. And this is also dating to probably about the 60s, maybe early 70s. This actually does have the Lux on it. You see there, 40 lux. Basically, you just flick that. That'll be wired to the light itself. Probably in the column. So, where the isolator switch and stuff would be, it would be there. This is. And I'm pretty sure that would automatically flick, or you'd just leave it on. And then that would control this photocell. And these photocells are not very common on street lighting. Obviously, they're not on new street lights because they all have the Lux mounts on, and they all have, you know, Zodions, Royce Thompsons, and, you know, stuff like that. This is actually rubber. I don't even know what I'm saying. This is a rubber photocell, and then that bit's got your actual components in. And, yeah, so that's really cool. And as I say, it doesn't have a ball, but I can get one for it, and he might have a spare one. And it's also missing the original bolt, but I've managed to put a replacement in there for now. So I'll show you inside the lantern. And he has actually given me a wiring diagram for it as well. So I should get this wired sometime soon. Put paint all over my bed, and I did kind of clean the spider webs and stuff out. But there you go, there's your internals. So you can see it's had a replacement ballast. The capacitor, I believe, is a replacement as well. There's your igniter. And then you've got this big old chunky thing. And on there you can see, you can just make out the date, 1966. So this lantern, most likely, was made in 1966. And there's all your wiring for your photocell. So your photocell will go in, and then all of that. So, obviously I don't have it wired up yet, so I can't test it. But I can show you it with the socks on pin it. Just use this Phillips Master. And as I say, he is giving me, well, he said he's going to give me more lanterns in the future. And as I say, if you're watching this, then you know who you are. And obviously, thank you very much. And I do really appreciate it. Obviously, with it being my first socks lantern, try and do this in a way where I'm not going to break it. Because I do know a collector that has tried to put a socks lantern in whilst filming and actually broke the lantern. And got sodium everywhere and glass all over his fingers. Actually, give us a minute and I'll put this in. There you are, so that's the socks lamp fitted. Just to quickly show you what it looks like with one in. There you go. Just your standard socks. Actually, this would originally run SOI, which was basically socks, but it didn't have all the modern features of socks. Obviously, now you've got, you know, your modern, what do you call it? Can't even think now. I can't think, but you know what I mean. You've got all your modern socks features. You've got, you know, your modern sodium lamps. This would use the old type sodium lamps. Oh yeah, so the modern ones are a lot more energy efficient. That's one of the main things. But yeah, I think that's about it for now, until I get it wired. And I will take this out. I'll do it when the video ends. But yeah, it is an aluminium canopy. So it's not your more modern Beta 5 plastic canopies. Although a lot of collectors think that all of the Beta 5 canopies were aluminium, some of the top entry ones actually did use plastic for a short amount of time during, obviously, all the light things and the energy saving schemes and stuff like that. So I think that's about it for now, and that ball doesn't fit it, that's the ball I found, and I'll just quickly show you this wiring diagram, because it's quite interesting, without giving too much away. Just on a bit of paper. There we go. So he's actually made the whole wiring diagram, drew the lantern, and you've got all your, it's wiring the cell, you've got your live, your brown, your neutral, which is your blue, all of that, and then he showed you, I think that's for the actual control gear, well not the control gear, the controller for the photocell, and then I think that's your optic cell, I think, I don't know, but yeah, so hopefully next time you see this it'll be wired up and working, and hopefully it'll have a ball, but yeah, so as I say, you know who you are if you're watching, and thank you very much, and yeah, so I think that's about it, and I'll see you in the next one, and hopefully I'll have this wired, and I might even have some more lanterns off him, so yeah, realise how shiny that socks bulb looks, look at that, so yeah, I'll see you in the next one.